then look at what other people have to face. Every successful person has faced difficulties in their life and career. My guests will share with us the challenges they have overcome on the road to success. Every week we'll follow their story right here in Life with me, Patti Boulaye. Where'd you go? My guest is Maizie Williams, and she needs no big introduction, I promise you. She was the original member of the massively successful group BONEY M. Maizie Williams is still very active and still tours the world. I don't know how she does it. Maizie, you are... When I think of you, I get exhausted. Every time I call you, you're in Russia, you're in this, you're in that. It's like, Maizie, where are you? Oh, I'm in this. I think, oh my gosh, when do you take a breath?
When I think of me, I get exhausted.
I'm not surprised, but you know what's wonderful that you're able to come
it's the
here
pleasure.
today.
Thank you.
Well, you know what we're trying to do is kind of just discuss things that will give young people courage and, you know, just tell them what life really is like, without the political correctness and everything that we skate around, you know. But being a part of BONEY M and being in show business, lots of challenges that we have had to face.
Yes, all the time, every day, from day one, even still today.
Yeah.
We're never without it. It's there. It's like the monkey on our backs, if you like.
Yes, that's
but
true.
Challenges is part of life's progress. You know, we have to go through challenges, and challenges is what also makes us stronger and wiser. If you do not come up against challenges, and if you do not come up against all the odds and of do's and don'ts, you don't get any wiser. You stay in the same place all your life, and you do not move ahead. You do not progress in knowledge, in wisdom. I mean, how else would you learn? How else will you get stronger and be able to, you know, conquer the challenges when they come at you? After a while, you know, it's like, challenges? Okay, what's that? Bring it on.
Yeah, what? That's so true. Bring it on. You know, what's next?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in show business, like what next? What's next? Because they always say you are as good as your last hit.
Exactly.
Okay, so whatever you did, it's what's next, and you know, and then people have egos. I can't understand that. I don't know where the egos come from, because it's like you're looking to survive the next day.
Yes.
You know, and yet people, there's that saying, be kind to people you meet on the way up, because you're going to meet the same people on the way down.
You know what? You say that, but my mother always told me that from I was a little girl. She always said, listen, when you go out there, be kind to everyone, no matter who they are, even the person who, the janitors who are doing the bathrooms or the floor or whatever. Be kind to them, because you never know. When you're way down, you might meet them on the way up. When they're going up, you're coming down. And not only that, these are the same people who one day might turn around and be of some benefit to you. Maybe you know, the person who might be your blessing.
Well, your mother was right, because you meet people for a reason.
Yes.
That's one thing I've learned in my years, is that you meet people for a reason. But my mother said exactly what your mother said in a different way. My mother used to say, there is God in everyone.
Exactly.
There's God in everyone.
Exactly.
And so you relate to that God in everyone, which is what I call the spirit of the person.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes you kinder to them.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't think I think it's I don't see why people find it such a big problem or so difficult to be kind or to be, you know, gracious to someone else, and you know, just say a kind word that would lift the spirit of that person.
Yes.
You pass someone on the street today, you're walking, and you know, you see someone on the street who, you know, whatever, whether they're begging or whether they're cleaning the street or whatever, just a smile.
Wow, because
just a smile
there
says
but
it all
for the
them.
grace of God.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
and
yes.
and that alone might just be what they need to make the day, you know, to see the day through. So it's easy to be humble, gracious, kind, gentle, understanding, persevering. I find it a lot more easier to do all these things than to do the opposite.
Yes. How did you find it being in a group?
Oh God.
Oh, don't go there. I was in a group. Yes.
In a group, yes.
Yes.
You know, okay, it wasn't all bad. It has its ups and downs. It was stormy at times.
Yes.
But there were wonderful times as well. You know, when you come into a group and you're all individual people, you don't even know, you've never even
met each other.
before.
Yeah.
This is the first time you're coming together, and everyone is coming with their own character, their own personality, and their way of thinking, their way of doing things, and all that. And you clash at some point. You will
Yes.
clash.
Yes. That's
But then,
natural.
according to time go by, and you get a little bit more mature in what you're doing, those things smooth out after a while, and you become closer to each other, and you work hard together to build and structure what it is that you're doing.
Yes.
And that's the only way you're going to get there. The only problem is once you get there, that's where the trouble starts.
Yes.
That's where the trouble starts,
Yes.
because then the ego trips comes
Of
in,
course,
and
of course.
all the
Why so and so got that?
yes,
Why is so and so doing
exactly,
that?
all
I
the
want that
egos.
costume. I don't like mine.
Exactly. You know
All
exactly
of
what I'm
that.
talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm doing more than you're doing. I should get more money than you. And not only that, I'm the one who's doing all the leads, and I'm the one who's doing that. I should be the one who's up front. And it's like, give me a break, because at the end of the day, it's a team.
It's a teamwork.
It's
exactly.
a team. And if you're working together as a team, you should think like a team, but it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't
world,
work
does
like
it?
that.
It's,
You know, I often say,
that's-
I speak to students at Middlesex University, and I often say to them, the word relate in relationship, it's very important. You're relating to someone
Yeah,
else,
yes.
because there's a tendency to think, me, 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 me,
yeah,
me.
yeah.
But if you're relating to someone else, you're relating. It's a
Yes.
relationship.
Yes.
So you have to listen to what they have to say,
Yes.
and you have to maybe take in the
Yeah.
fact that you see things differently.
Yeah.
I saw something recently. I can't remember. I think it was a video. Two young men were arguing at each other's throat. And the professor came in and said, "Okay, come here." And he said, "Turn your backs to me." And he brought this ball, put it on the table. One half was white, one half was black.
Yes.
So he said, "Turn around."
Yes.
What color is the ball? One said black.
Yeah.
The other one said, "What do you mean black? Why are you so controversial?" The ball is white. And they started arguing. He said, "Okay. Now turn around. Don't look at the ball.
Yes.
I want you to change places.
Yes.
Now turn around. Look at the ball."
Yes.
And they went. And he said, "Go and sit down." I thought, that's life. That's
Yes.
such a good
Yes,
lesson.
that's the way life is. Life has, I always say, life has two faces. There is the face of joy and happiness, or whatever, however you want to describe it, and then there's the side of sadness. When one is asleep, the other one is awake. How else can it be? So. You know, when we started in our business, what we're doing, the joy is there. It's like you're so excited and everything is wonderful, and it's like, wow. But then once you get to a certain level, then comes the, those little needling bits, which is what I call like
Coming
the
back
thorns,
to life,
the
my
thorns,
dear.
you know, come
After the excitement, you come down to earth.
all those thorns you're stepping on,
Yeah.
and you say to yourself, well, there you go. You know, it's not all just a bowl of cherry, and no one ever told us it would be that way always. We just assume it will be always fantastic, wonderful, successful. Yes, success is a state of mind.
Success is a state of
It's
mind.
a state of mind. If you tell yourself you are not successful because you think you are not successful, then you will not be successful, because you can't, no matter what you do in life, you will not see success in it.
No, that is true.
But if you believe deep inside yourself, if you dig deep in there and you say to yourself, you know what, I'm successful. From the day I was born, I was successful.
Of
I'm
course.
here. I was born.
I made it.
Yeah. And because I was
made it
born,
through.
exactly, and because I
Yes.
was born for a reason. I was
Exactly,
born
yeah.
for a purpose. So obviously, and now I've got to find out, what is my purpose? What is the reason? Why am I here? And once you ask yourself these questions, then you discover what it is you have a passion for in life.
Yes.
It could be whatever. It could, you want to be a professor, you could want to be a singer, you want to be an actor, you want to be a doctor,
farmer,
a teacher, farmer, or whatever,
exactly.
scientist, whatever.
Well, there's a place for everything.
Exactly.
There's a place for everyone.
Exactly. Then,
but you said something really important. It all starts with your thoughts.
yes.
Really, because what you think then becomes what you say.
That's it.
And what you say then becomes what you do.
That's it.
And what you do then becomes your character.
That's right.
And your character then becomes your destiny. So it all begins. It begins with your thoughts, really.
It's all up here.
It's all up there.
And once you start thinking in a positive direction, you're going to move in a positive direction. You will move in that direction. But if you're going to think in a negative direction, you're going to find yourself
Definitely.
just going
That's right.
back all the time, and you will never move forward, and you won't even go sideways. You will just keep going backwards.
I make you laugh.
I
make you laugh. People say to me, how do you stay so young? Well, bless them that they think I stay so young. I say to them, well, you see, I haven't got anybody else's life.
You're looking good, looking good.
No, honey, I tell you what, we probably agree on this because you look incredible.
Why, thank you.
Because I always say to people, I'll never put anybody else's lines on my face,
That's
okay?
it.
Mine will come
That's it.
eventually.
That's it.
If you upset me today, tomorrow I see you again, we're friends because, honey, I'm not going to lose sleep over you
Yes,
or let
right.
your lines come on my face. You keep your lines.
That's right.
But if you do it again, then I avoid you.
Exactly.
Completely.
Exactly.
You know, because I know, I said that because
yeah.
I know what you're like.
Yes, because you're taking on the burden of someone else, a burden
you.
that you shouldn't be carrying.
You don't need.
You've got your own burdens to carry, for heaven's sake.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a matter of just it's to do with will. You know, if you have the will to progress in life, you will
Yes,
progress. I mean,
yes.
when I started out in the business I'm in, I knew I wanted to do that from day one. It was a will. It was a passion in me.
Did you?
Yes. From a little girl, you know, first time I went on stage as a little girl at school, I thought, oh, I like this.
love it. Absolutely.
I loved it. I said,
Yeah.
I like this. And especially when they applaud, I said, I really do like this.
Maizie, I know now you're getting millions, darling, because I'm seeing those videos coming up on YouTube every week. You go to Russia and I'm going, how many people? As far as the eyes can see. It's absolutely fantastic. Well, you're living your dream.
Yes, I am living my dream.
Which is wonderful.
My dream has it's the side that no one sees, but just me and the people who I'm working with.
Yes.
It has the bad side to it, but the bad side is also what makes me strong and what you know. How would you say? Make me wiser, if you like.
Yes.
I would say,
Yes,
because
wise
I'm
is
much
good.
wiser. I'm a lot. Of course, I'm a lot wiser at my age. I has to be much wiser.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Some people get old, they don't get wise. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I have seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So
there.
wisdom is good. Even
Wisdom
a
is
child
good.
has wisdom, but some old people
wisdom
don't.
is good.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from the tough times and the difficult times, but I didn't give up. I didn't allow that to get in the way of what I
like
wanted to
tough
achieve.
times. I have to tell you this. I almost create tough times.
Yes.
Because somehow there are lessons that you learn
Yes.
in tough times that
Exactly.
you don't learn during success.
Right.
During success, you're kind of going with
You're
the flow.
with the flow.
And you're loving it and you're
Yes,
flying high,
yes.
okay? And you don't even see the wall that's coming.
Yes.
Because it's made of glass.
That's right.
Bang, you go
Then
into
it hits
it.
you, poof.
Exactly. But tough times make you think,
Prepared.
take it easy, because
Yeah.
there might be a glass.
Yeah,
Seriously, because I like tough times.
Yeah.
I'm always creating
Yeah,
tough
yeah,
times.
yeah.
Ridiculous. I must stop doing that.
No, but you know what? It's okay to be like that, because, like you said, what it is, you're preparing yourself for what is to come. Whether it could be something fantastic, it could be even when the good time comes, you have to be prepared for that too.
Yeah.
Because you know.
You have to control it.
Exactly.
Because it can get out of
In
hand.
fact, that could be even more difficult
Yes.
than if it didn't come at all.
That's true.
Because once once it's there and you've got it, you got to know how to keep it, how to hold on to it, and how to use it to bless others with, not just you yourself.
You know, it's funny you
but
said bless others with, because it's graciousness. It's something that's missing. It's people don't realize the power of being grateful.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Somebody does something to you, be effusive.
Yes.
Because it makes them feel good.
Yes.
It just releases this wonderful chemical in
Yes.
the brain. And they'll do it for you over
Yeah.
and over again.
That's right.
And I think I've got through my career like that, you
Yes,
know.
yes.
I mean, the truth is because of the way I got into show business,
Yes.
totally by accident,
Yes,
which
yes.
is, you know, so
Yes,
quick.
yes.
I've never, ever had that thing of thinking it's my career. It's always, it feels like a journey. It feels like I'm heading for something else, but I
Yes.
never know what it is.
Yes, I hear you.
You know? So I'm always looking for the next thing. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm just trying to buy my way into heaven.
Well, you know,
That's what I'm trying to
no,
do.
but you don't even have to try it, because I believe your gift and your blessing comes from God anyway.
Amen.
And at the
Yes.
end of the day, I believe that we are not in control of our destiny,
We're not
but
at
we
all.
do have to make an effort. There's a difference. We're not in control of the destiny, but we are in control of the effort. If you do not make the effort to do something for yourself, for your life, to be a better person in life,
I
then
like that.
the journey will just, it won't happen. It won't take place. The effort, I always believe you make the effort, one foot in front and the other one will follow, because God will always be there to back you up.
That's true.
He will back you up. But
you
you got to make the effort. I can't
gotta-
just sit
yeah.
in this chair and say, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to go about it. Get up out of the chair.
Well, I heard one that's really good. Somebody said, you know, they're saying a prayer, and I just want to win the lottery, Lord. Why can't I win the lottery? You know, everyone is winning the lottery. I mean, why can't I be the lucky one? Like, you know, God said, do me a
Oh, bless.
favor, dear, just buy a ticket.
Yes, yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
because sitting there, you haven't even bought a lottery
Your
ticket, but you want to
exactly.
win the lottery.
It's true. It's the effort. For me, if you make the effort, you know you want to do something. You're a living testimony of that. You decided, okay, I want to do this program because there's something about what it is that you are trying to touch on
Yeah.
that is something that's going to benefit others, because you
Other
know
people.
especially
Yeah.
the young generation of today.
Precisely.
So you made that effort. You says, oh, you know what, I would love to do it because this is really a passion, that something on my heart that I feel I have to do. And it's no point you just saying that and just sit back and think it's going to happen.
No. Well, you know me. If
actually
it comes
did
into
it.
my head, I go pursuing it
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
I wear it down.
Amen to that.
You know, sometimes I think the Lord just says, oh, for goodness sake, just give her what she wants so I can have a peace. I've got other children to look after.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing to be that way, to be so motivated, because a lot of us, we need others to
Motivation.
motivate. Motivation is very important, and a lot of us need others to motivate us, to help
Yes,
us to
yes.
get out of that comfort zone and step into that path that we might think we're fearful of. Because there's a lot of fear going on there.
I
You think,
know, well,
oh, am I setting myself up for
that's the enemy.
failure or whatever? But that's a
Yes.
voice in your head that's telling you, no, you're not able to do this. You're not capable of doing this. If you do it, you're going to fail, or there are going to be obstacles in your way. So stay there where you are.
Tell me, where do you get your strength from?
My strength comes from God. Period. Always has been. I don't know where else to say it come from.
Exactly.
It really comes from God.
Yeah.
I pray about things. I put things in His hands, and I hope.
You find prayer very effective. And
Prayer and hope.
Yeah.
Hope is very important. Hope is things that you have not yet seen, but you know that
You know,
if
yeah.
you hope, then it's possible it will happen. So you got to have hope, and you got to believe in yourself. And strength is something that I as a person, I don't think I'm a very strong person when I say that,
Well,
or when it comes to my own strength, I'm talking about.
I
But
think
when-
you're quite right, Maisie,
Yeah.
because quite honestly, one thing I've learned is that nobody is strong.
Exactly.
Okay, we
all
put
have
our
a breaking point.
Exactly,
Yeah.
we all have our breaking point,
Yeah.
but we have a point of strength. Most people don't have a point of strength,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they need to get a point of
Yeah,
strength.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Maisie, I can't tell you how wonderful it has been. You know, to have you with me discussing life.
Having a good.
It's wonderful because you always have wise things to say. You know, the way you're calm, the way you take life on, and I've watched you. You know,
Thank
most
you.
people haven't changed when they have that kind of success, but
you.
you just have always stayed the same.
Thank
And
you.
it's just wonderful. It's like, that is work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is life.
That's it. You got to separate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Maizie.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for coming on, dear.
I'm really blessed being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.